guys, Debbie here. Welcome to my channel, welcome back. Super excited for this video because I'm going to be trying Give Me Glow Cosmetics for the very first time. They're a brand I've wanted to try for probably about 2 years, and because they're an American indie brand, it cost me quite a bit of money to get them here in shipping, but also their palettes go out of stock super quickly. So I've been waiting for this one for quite some time. It was in the Black Friday sales and I couldn't resist picking it up then. And it's the Christmas Morning palette. Sadly for me, I wanted to use it as part of my Debbie Does December series where I was uploading every other day in December and create a Christmas Day look with it, but it didn't come in time for that. Don't want to wait until next Christmas to use it, so we're doing Christmas in January here. But I'm not going to create a Christmas look, I'm just going to pretty much stick with the red and the gold in the palette. So super excited because I hear their formula is amazing, so we're going to try that out, see if the red is Debbie approved. I'm very fussy with red, so without further ado I'm going to scoot you in and we're going to create a look with this palette. So I'm going to prime with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. So to start off the look, I'm going to go in with Cozy Fire, this beautiful red here, and we're going to take that in the crease and the outer V. Just going to start by placing the colour rather than blending. But I approve of this red already. So what I hate about a lot of red shadows is that they translate kind of pinky on the eyes, but this is truly a true red, which I'm very happy about. So I'm pretty much going to build that up, as I say, in my outer V and this outer corner, and I'm just packing it on to try and get lots of red intensity there. Wow, look at that. That is strong in pigment and I'm not getting any fallout whatsoever, and I only literally just tap to the pan anyway because I'm always worried about fallout because I do my base first. So I'm really impressed with the amount of pigment I'm getting just from tapping that on. So my favourite red in my collection currently up to now has always been Love Plus by Sugar Pill, but that has become very dry. I think I've had that for quite some time. I think they were quite a dry formula in any case, but I love the shade. I'm just going to start now bringing that through my crease, but just very light pressure so that we fade that as we get closer to my nose. I'm trying to keep that slightly above my natural crease as well. Got no product really on the brush now, I'm just dragging the colour through that I've already got built up in the outer corner. Oh, I love this already. Just want to work on blending this outer edge now, so I've swapped to a natural hairbrush just to help me to do that. Don't want to bring in like the caramel colour Milk and Cookies because I don't want to change the vibe from red, so don't want to dilute that at all. I want to keep it red, so just working, as I say, just on blending these outer corners, but that's blending pretty easily and not having too much trouble at all with doing that. It's going to take Cozy Fire on my lower lash line. I'm just going to stamp it close to my lash line to begin with, and then back in with that blending brush which has no product on, it's just from when I blended before on the upper lid. This red goes a very long way. For my lids I'm going to go in with this beautiful metallic red stocking stuffers in the outer part towards where I've got the red matte, and I'm going to go in with pyjamas on the inner part. Just taking NYX Glitter Primer just as a base. I think these metallics look beautiful. I don't know how much help they're going to need. They probably won't even need this, but I like to use NYX Glitter Primer because it really does bring out the pigment and the wow factor. I'm just taking that just to where that red matte starts. So going in with stocking stuffers. Oh wow, that's so glitzy and beautiful. I'm so happy that this is as good as I thought it was going to be. because I've wanted it for so long, and if it hadn't have been nice I would have been so disappointed. But wow, that's so glitzy. I don't know if you guys can see that. Stunning. Just taking pyjamas on the inner part. I love the combination of gold with red together, so it's definitely going to look like a Christmassy look whatever I do. But look at the sparkle and foil in that shade. It's really beautiful. I'm just going to try and mesh those together. That's really pretty. Just going to quickly whiz through the same steps on the other eye. I want to try Santa's Sleigh, this silver, so I'm going to pop that in my inner corner and wrapping around onto my lower lash line. I love silver and gold together. Alright, so that's the look so far. Just going to hop off camera for the finishing touches and I'll be back with you to show you the finished look. Okay guys, here's the finished look. Really love how it turned out. I always enjoy wearing red eyeshadow. I just think it just really suits me so well, and I always feel myself in it. So I've really enjoyed creating this one. I finished off the look with NYX Epic Ink Liner, just a very small baby wing. And then in my waterline I've gone in with this, which is Zhao Flash from Hallberg. It's kind of a silver stroke gold, so it works really well to pull out both colours as shimmers there, I think. Mascara today is Lancôme's Hypnōse Doll Eyes. And then on my lips I've been wearing an Oden's Eye lipstick. It's one of the matte ones from them and it's the shade Red Apple. Just thought it had got a bit less of a sort of bright, intense Christmas red, a bit more Red Apple shade, you know, it's very well named. So the palette then, well, I love that red. It's not often that I find a red that I think is rivaling Love Plus from Sugar Pill, as I say, and I think this one's better. It's less dry, it's more pigmented, and what my test of a red is, like I said earlier, is that it doesn't go too pink or too orange when you're blending it. And this has stayed true red. And yeah, it's just so beautiful. It's so pigmented, but there's no fallout. You don't need very much at all to really create a wow factor. And you know, as I say, it's super pigmented, but normally when you get a super pigmented formula, you get a lot of fallout, and there just wasn't with this. So yeah, there's some magic in that red for sure. And then the shimmers, I thought they were ultra glitzy, to rival almost like the glitzy shades in a Pat McGrath palette. You know, they're like super shimmery, foiled and intense, just glitzy gorgeousness. Just love the shimmers I tried. And obviously I've not tried all of the shades in the palette, so I've only tried Cozy Fire, I've tried Stocking Stuffers, Pyjamas and Santa's Sleigh, I believe it's called. Yeah, Santa's Sleigh. So I haven't tried any of the neutrals in the palette yet, or the greens. I'm really excited to try that green shade, that one, what's that one called? Gifts Galore, because it's got a duochrome to it and it's really pretty. I think you can do a lot with this palette that's not Christmas. You know, just because it's got a Christmas theme and it's a bunch of Christmas colours together, you don't have to make a Christmas look with it. So I've done pretty much a fairly Christmassy look, I guess. But if I'd have taken, say, the silver shimmer on my lids with the red, it would have been probably less Christmas. I was just really wanting to try that pyjama shade. I'm excited, as I say, to do a green look, and there's some neutrals to play with as well. So I think there's a lot you can do with this throughout the year. And yeah, really impressed with the formula. When my no buy ends, which I'm planning to end it for the Black Friday sales, then I want to pick up some more from this brand for sure. I want to get the Juicy Olive palette, the green one, and I also want to get the Grunge and the Vintage Rose, and I might just place an order for all three if they're in stock at the same time and the stars align, because as I say, it is quite difficult to make a bulk order from Give Me Glow because they don't have everything you want in stock all at the same time, and the shipping is pretty expensive as well and goes up exponentially with each palette that you add to your cart. But they've got what I would describe as a high-end formula, so although it's going to cost me high-end prices to get it to the UK, I think it's worth it. That's the reason I only ordered one palette initially, because I wanted to see if it was worth the investment, because they are not cheap, as I say. But yeah, really impressed with this one, and really enjoyed creating the look with it. So hope you've enjoyed watching. I know this isn't a new brand or a new palette by any means, but it was new to me and I just thought you guys might want to know my thoughts on it. If you're new to my channel and this is your first video, hi, welcome. I'd love it if you consider subscribing before you go. But that's all for this video, guys. Hope you're having a lovely day or night wherever you are, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.